Hello, my lovelies. Yes, you are reading correctly. Junk food. A very shallow three-hole pamphlet stitch is the way the signatures are held in. This was one of the very, very first junk journals I ever made. I'd made a few, or a couple, and somebody said to me, "Your junk journals are so pretty, they don't deserve the title of junk journals. They're just beautiful journals." And I thought, not junk journals, come on, I've put everything in there. I've got the papers, I've got the scraps, I've got this, I've got that. Okay, you want a junk journal, you're going to get a junk journal. So guess what, ladies and folks? I made a junk journal. Now, this started in, I think, 2013, 2014 is one of the dates I've found. Let me read to you what I wrote in here to start with. This is turning into a sometimes journal. Sometimes I will add to it, but sometimes I will not add to it. The dates will be all over the place where there are empty pages. Sometimes, maybe, maybe not. So, food for the working-souled man. I'm not going to read the new Australian National Anthem. It's very naughty, and there's a couple of words in there that shouldn't be said. But let me show you what this journal is made out of. Let me just pop up and see if you're getting both pages in the vision. Yes, you are. Good. I am well pleased. Okay. On our way from Murbridge to Adelaide, on a regular basis, Gary and I would either take snack foods with us to eat on the way back, or we'd stop for a picnic lunch, and there's always food involved in our journeys down to Adelaide. And because of his health at that particular stage and my health becoming worse, we travelled that freeway on a regular basis, once a fortnight, once every 3 weeks, once a month. It always seemed to be on the road from Murbridge to Adelaide, from Adelaide to Murbridge. Hour and a half later, hospital visit in between, hour and a half home. Sometimes it took us 2 hours to get home because we'd stopped for a meal. But that's another reason why it was turning into a sometimes journal. Sometimes I did, sometimes I didn't, etc., etc. But let me show you what I included into this. Now, this was a novel that I had pulled apart. I've used cloth tape along the spine to reinforce it. I cannot remember for the love of me what type of book it was. I just know it was hardback, and that's what I was into at that stage. Like I said, I can't remember what type of book it was. I just know it was a good, solid book. I used the cloth tape in the middle to hold the spine together on the inside as well. So let's look. This looks like it's muesli bars, a family pack. Okay, so I've journaled on a lot of this. I'm not going to stop and read all of the journaling to you because sometimes it's extremely personal, and I apologize for that. But there is one little piece up here, September 2016. Have plenty of space in this journal, will rectify that. Gosh, I'm going to be busy. I have several journals underway now. Still, it will give my family something to read. Not good at poetry like Gary, so they will have to be content with my humble thoughts and other C-rap. Okay, enough said. This is deli paper that we used to get our cold meats wrapped in, and I asked for a double wrap so that I could use it in my journal. That's the other side of it. A little stick, it's starting to raise. This is a food package from, let me just see if I can verify that. No, I can't verify where it's from, but it's a food package. It's probably from a service station, but a little piece of paper over the front of it, another little piece of torn paper to journal on, a pocket in here, and I don't know if I've got anything in the pocket. Let me just investigate. No, nothing in the pocket still, that's fine. Here's another food package. I think that might have had a pie or a pastry or a cake in it or something or other. But there's a pocket there that's not being used either. Now this is an envelope. I used to try and put one of these envelopes into every one of my junk journals. The company that used to send them out to me always had a little recycle bin on the side of it. And I just loved it. So I thought, okay, I'm into junk journaling. So that's a junk basket, a waste basket, so I'm going to use it in there. So that's why the envelope is there. There's an empty pocket. There's a lot of empty space in this journal, and I'm talking very quickly. I'm quite excited to be going through it. This is the first time I've opened it in about 4 years. So I'm really quite excited to see what I've done. This was a large takeaway coffee cup. I think we had a frozen shake of some sort in that one. But I stapled the pocket onto it. This was in, I won't read that one. That's not very nice. So sick, yeah, okay. And I don't know why I did all this. I think this might have been a piece of scratch paper that I was using to work on, and I just took a fancy to that. Now, KFC chicken package. There you go. Part of the package is there. More writing. Other side of the coffee or cool drink container. The envelope, as I've shown you. The other part of the food package. Empty. Oh, my pen bled through nicely there. That gives it a nice effect. Okay. And the other, lots and lots of empty places. Oh, white writing. Okay. Won't go through that either. Now, this one is the other part of the deli paper. And I left this purposely so that I could write on it, as I have done. And it just feels so good. It's crinkly. It's lovely. I like it. Now, what's this bit? Oh, that's the other part of the muesli bar package. So there you go. And this is... Oh, Weet-Bix. Weet-Bix is a favorite cereal of mine. So the Weet-Bix box went in there. Another coffee cup. We're into another signature now. And what's this box? It's a Nestlé's box. I should have written down what all the things were. I really should have done. Now, Frubers. I don't know what Frubers are, but I think they were... Oh, strawberry flavoured raisins. We went through a few packets of those. We picked them up cheaply somewhere, and I rather liked them, so we got more. Now, this is from a flower bouquet. It was sent to me for some reason during this period. We're up to 2016. So I added some extra stickers to it and put it into my journal. Now, piping hot, melt in your mouth, garlicky garlic bread. Yep, of course. 2 more empty packets. I feel they're empty. The other half of that flour package. The other half of the Frubers. Don't you love what I did here? Coloured the cardboard in with yellow. It must have been Sharpies. And then I drew some bits and pieces, and what did I write in here? Life in 2014, blood tests, craft moments and days, laundry, dog, happy mail, doctor's visits, YouTube videos, never a dull moment, hospital visits, housework. Yep, that sums up life. Still happening in 2024, 10 years later, I'm still doing all that stuff. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Ritz cheese crackers. They were with us in the car. And here's another... Oh, that's the other side of that. Okay. Oh, good heavens above. Lots and lots of dot points there. Okay. Overwhelmed, wedding gown applique, enamel dots, chalk pen, surprise to the max, thoroughly spoiled, Pringles, doggy chews, stamps, 13-pound box. Oh, I know where that one came from. And if the lady is watching this, she will know where it came from too. All of these things came in one box. It was just awesome. Those were the days of, massive Happy Mails going backwards and forwards all over the place. Enough of the sad. Bring back the sun. Okay, I think I might have put a couple of really big swear words in there, so I had to cover it with an ATC. And that's half of my Weet-Bix. Oh dear, I was a bit angry when I put that one in. But I did put something in there. Oh, grrr. Yep, must have been rotten. Must have been a rotten time. I went through a couple of really bad periods with health-wise and mental health and all that sort of stuff. I never met a calorie I didn't like. Yay! More muesli bars. See what I mean about junk mail? It just comes. coffee. Amanda, Simon, beautiful people, lovely visit. Sandwiches, M&M's, fantails, jelly beans, love jelly beans, still love jelly beans. Another KFC, another food packet. Now this was from a cheesecake box. I did not do very much with that, that's disappointing. But then when you look back at the work you've done 10 years before, you can see your own improvement coming. Now I would put something behind this and close it up and make a little box out or a packet out of it that you can change the photographs in. But not this particular time, it didn't happen. There is a cutlery packet. I would have decorated more of that. This is a shiny surface, I don't know where it's come from, probably the one side of the cheesecake box. Another package. I love Eddie Murphy and Dr. Dolittle, so funny. I could watch this movie a whole heap of times, and I still could. Okay. More food package. And there's something in there. Let me see if it's readable. Oh, I was given some oh, there we go. Some Lindt passion fruit intense. Now, I wrote in here that intense is, as the name implies, intense. I didn't like the chocolate much, but the flavour was okay. Yeah, I love passion fruit, and that's why I chose it. But, you know, I didn't like it, obviously, so that's where we go. And what is this? This is the last page. I got bored and doodled a lot on this part. He thinks it's mostly pretty, and I agree. That was a cutout. That was cut out of something. Oh, it was a sticker sheet with all these pretty things on it. Not the drawings that you see here now, but the shapes. This was a little hummingbird, another little hummingbird. Flowers, 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 and I've just gone ahead and doodled all the way through it. But that was my very first junk journal. I do hope you enjoyed visiting my history, my past, and I'm sorry I couldn't read more to you, but as I said, it is personal. I read you parts that I could share and other parts I couldn't share because they're not very edifying. Anyway, folks, that's where I come from in junk journals. Now you see me doing other things like the tab bindings, which I put it in my whips box. But now you see, this is a comparison of what I'm doing today in comparison to what I was doing then. So the cover it's still very acceptable, but this is so different. And I'm absolutely loving still my journey in junk journals. And I thank all of you very, very much for following me through this process, through this journey in life. And it is a journey in life. When I look back at this and see where my emotional status was in comparison to where it is today, it's worlds apart. It's 10 years down the track and it's worlds apart. And I am just loving life, loving my craft. And I just really just wanted to share that with you. I'd spoken to a couple of people about it. Hello, Irene. Hello, Julie. And, both ladies said, just show it. Just show it. It'll be wonderful to see what you did and where you have come from. So this is where I've come from using genuine junk mail, still using junk mail, but not cardboard as such. But it's just incredible. This back signature is almost non-existent as far as journaling is concerned. Yes, I put a couple of things in there, but no, I'm not going to go back to it because this one is done. This one is done. But who knows? I might do another one. I can call it Junk Food 2. I don't know. I really honestly do not know. Each journal I do is different. The papers might be the same from one book to another book, but the whole thing is just different, and everyone has a different feel. This I can read now and think, oh dear, oh that's funny. And I've got past this range of emotions, but they're still there if I want to visit and see how far I've grown. As I said, thank you very much for being with me. I have loved every single one of you, And I look forward to sharing more of my past experiences with you throughout this year, and I think that's going to be a year of revisiting things that I have done and possibly recreating something similar. But with that, I will love and leave you. Please leave a comment. I'd love to know what you think about this. I think it's gorgeous. That's just me. That's my personal opinion, and every one of you is entitled to that opinion as well, to your own opinion, that is. So I will love and leave you. I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye for now. Take care. Keep smiling.